So we're now 11 games unbeaten in the league and we have become unlikely title contenders. Promotion is definitely looking on the cards in this form, and 2 games today will decide our fate in that race. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of non-league to Champions League. Today we are taking on Scarborough Athletic and Blaydon Spartans, both in the league. 2 massive matches if we want to get promoted this year. As I said in the intro, we have done incredibly well since that 2-1 victory against Warrington. We beat Alfreton Town 2-1 away from home. Luke James and Robert Briggs scoring there. We then beat Farsley Celtic 4-0 with Jed Abbey, Robert Briggs, Max Thompson and Paul Blackett on the score sheet. We then beat Boston United 3-2 with Henry Fieldson, Tom Broadbent and Romello Mitchell scoring there. And most recently we drew 2-2 against Hereford. We were behind in this match but managed to get back on level terms twice. Paul Blackett and Luke James scoring there. And you might be thinking, who's Max Thompson? Well, he is our brand new striker. He's 21 years old. He's 3.5-star ability, leading National League North level. Could potentially be League 2 standard in the future. Is looking pretty decent. Good signing so far. We've managed to bring him in for a few £100 per week. As I say, we're taking on Scarborough and Blythe today. 2 massive matches in the context of our season. They're both away from home as well, but all of that means we are currently in 3rd place in the Vanarama National League North. We are currently on 60 points from 30 games and only 4 points behind Scarborough. If we beat Scarborough today and then win our game in hand against Blythe, we will be top of the league, and that is an unbelievable rise, really. Over the last few weeks, you think about match week 20, we were down in 9th position, but it's been a steady rise all the way up to 2nd in the table at the most recent match day. And we are taking on Scunthorpe and Scarborough Athletic. You know, they are very, very big clubs in this division, and they are going to be tough to stop, but we will give it our absolute all. Quick look at squad performances. Top goal scorer is Robert Briggs with 14, Paul Blackett's on 13 and Jed Abbey is on 10. Top assists is Lafudu with 9, Blair Adams with 9 as well, 6 each for Blackett, Heaney and Jordan Clark. Top average rating is Robert Briggs with a 7.28. Okay, right, well, at this point of the video, I will please ask for a big thumbs up if you are enjoying the series. It does only take a second, but honestly means the world for the channel. And yeah, we do have some rather worrying things in defensive midfield. Marley Rose was on a short-term loan. I was a complete idiot as well and ended all of the other loans, not realising that you could only make 6 loans per season. So we'd already done that, which is really annoying. So CJ Clark, he's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. Martin Smith as well is injured at the moment, and I can't remember who else was in there. Yeah, Michael Woods and Will Jenkins have now dropped to a 2-star ability. Will Jenkins was on loan at the start of the season, but has looked okay in the couple of matches he's played. So some of the players aren't looking too good, but you would look at their performances for the team and you'd think, how could you take Blair Adams out? How could you take Michael Woods out? And we do have some good firepower on the bench right now. So this is the team we've got for today. Boney will start in goal. Lafudu, Fieldson, Broadbent and Adams will start in defence. Jenkins and Woods will start in the holding positions with Robert Briggs in the middle. Luke James and Jed Abbey will start behind Paul Blackett up top. And the old adage of don't quit Football Manager while you are in good form because they will punish you for it. Well, that could happen today because I had a good Football Manager session yesterday. Obviously, great form. We come in today and surely Scarborough are going to go and pump us probably. They have lost their last 2 matches though, so that is something that we could look to take advantage of. Of course, Scunthorpe, who are second, were one of the teams to beat us earlier in the season when we were away from home, so at least we get to play them at home next time. Can't remember what the result was against Scarborough earlier in the season. There's a header and it's just wide, but Scarborough looking okay at the start of this match. But it would be nice if we can, play some decent football, maybe grab a goal or 2 today, and you'd fancy that we'd at least get a point out of that. We certainly have been better defensively more recently, and there's Briggs with a shot, and it's a good save from the goalkeeper. Ed said it deserved to be a goal. Must have been a hell of a shot from Robert Briggs, but doesn't quite trickle into the back of the net. Here's Adams, finds Luke James now, into the middle, James goes, and it's headed to Woods, and it's a decent save from Cracknell right there. So 20 minutes gone in this match, and it's been a bit of a topsy-turvy one, both of us having half chances, you would say, to break the deadlock. Here's Elliott. Finds me now. Me to... who's that? Colville. Yep, finds Purvier. Now to eat me. And that's a brilliant ball forward towards Green. And here's Green with a great chance. Ooh, should have been 1-0 to Scarborough there. But alas, it is not. It is still 0-0 in this encounter. Free kick just on the edge of the area. It's going to be Maloney with a great chance here. Maloney with the shot. Maloney shoots. Over the bar it goes. Okay, 5 minutes to go then in this first half. And as I say, we've both had chances. Scarborough have definitely had the better of the chances. But we have been controlling possession apparently, so let's keep the boys confident. We know we've got some firepower on the bench should we need it. Here's Robert Briggs with a free kick and it hits off the bar. How unlucky was that from Robert Briggs, who really has been a terrific player so far this year. He is 32 years old now. I think we'd struggle to keep him all the way at the Premier League, but he is the sort of player that we absolutely want to keep around the place. A couple of good ideas about how we could get around the fact that most players will be dead by the time we get to the Premier League, in a football sense, that is. And there was a suggestion of our favourite regen that comes through could be the player, and that's certainly an idea I can get behind. There's a corner kick and there goes the deadlock. Tom Broadbent puts us 1-0 up, and that's a huge moment. We've just brought on Motley Henry Mitchell and Thompson up top, 3 of our best players at the football club. We've put them all up top, and then Broadbent is the one that shows them how it's done, and he puts us 1-0 up, and that could be a huge goal in the history of South Shields Football Club, because if we go on to secure this victory here, that is going to be a massive 3 points. And as I say, it could well take us to the summit of the division if we manage to go and beat Blaydon Spartans later in today's episode. We're closing down now, 2 minutes of added time, but I don't think there's going to be enough time for Scarborough to come back. That is a huge 3 points away to Scarborough, not too far away from South Shields, a little bit down the A19, but an excellent header from Broadbent makes it a happy trip back up despite all the traffic at Testo's roundabout, but we will be very, very happy with that. 63 points from 31 games, and just the 3 points behind Scunthorpe now. That is fantastic. Right. Something I have been doing as well, and a little tip for you guys, just if you are embroiled in these relentless fixture lists, you can sort of shift click all of your players and give them a day's rest in between matches, and that has really been working well for me in keeping them fit and ready for the next match. Okay, they might not be as sharp, but at least they've got energy to do it. So that was a fantastic victory. Looks like man of the match was Tom Broadbent. Not got a chance to say well done to him. I think let's praise his last game. We'll put our arm around and say you were superb in front of goal, because that's what you want to hear as a defender, isn't it? But all in terms of the finances, we're looking okay. We're about £900 over, but I'm hoping by the end of the season, all of that will look okay. So yeah, really quite happy. Rather worryingly, our overall balance has almost plummeted this season. Of course, at this level, that's kind of going to happen. We do need to try and get some sponsorship going over the next couple of years, or we are going to find ourselves in some real financial trouble. Maybe a cup run in the next couple of years could help with that. Let's see how we get on against Blythe. Okay, just the one change for this match. Against Blythe, then, we're going to put Max Thompson up front instead of Paul Blackett, but can't really justify taking out Luke James or Jed Abbey for Motley Henry or Mitchell, so we're just going to get straight into the action, and fingers crossed we can perform as well as we did against Scarborough. It was a terrific defensive performance, looked really, really good. There's been a war of words between myself and Graham Fenton before this match, so we've absolutely fired him up. He's absolutely fired our team up as well. But hopefully it doesn't backfire. The sort of war of words. It's not something I often get embroiled in, but he's just been a bit of a pillock, really, which is a shame because, of course, he's a big legend at South Shields as well. But hey, if you're gonna attack us, then you better back up your words with results. And here's Thompson anyway. He whips it in. It's headed away. Here's Fieldson. Now finds Luke James with the shot, and that's just over the bar. Quite unlucky there for South Shields, but a good start. Good start nonetheless. Here's another short corner. Finds Broadbent, and it's a second goal of the episode from him, and it was Max Thompson with a terrific cross into the middle, and what a header from Tom Broadbent, who has stuck it into the back of the net. And Thompson, beautiful move. I love this short corner routine. That's a terrific cross from Thompson. Beautiful header from Broadbent. It's now Blaydon Spartans 0, South Shields 1. And that should take us virtually to the top of National League North. Brilliant cross into the middle from Blair Adams. Is he going to get another chance? He does. Here's James. Luke James finds Jenkins. Now Lafudu. Jenkins. Here's Fieldson. Finds Lafudu. End of highlight. I mean, that was an incredible corner from Blair Adams. It was drilled in. Header from, I assume, Broadbent or Fieldson. And very unlucky there not to be 2-0 up. But we seem to be by far the better side so far, which is what we like to see. Here's Sutcliffe. Finds Hall. Good interception from Robert Briggs. Finds Luke James. Now here's Lafudu on the right-hand side. What can he do with it? Lafudu whips it in. It's going to be a header, and it's into the back of the net from Jed Abbey. 11th goal of the season for him. And we're now 2-0 up, and that was just a terrific cross in by Lafudu. And it was a lovely move, actually. Briggs with the initial interception, getting it forward to Luke James, and then put on a sixpence for Jed Abbey, who heads it into the back of the net. And with 3 headers today, we are now 2-0 ahead in our second match of the episode. Brilliant. Right, and Scarborough are 1-0 down to Scunthorpe, and that's a big match at the top. We'd quite like a draw between those two, please. Here's Woods on the ball. Woods still going. This is a great run from Woods. Hits the post. And wow, I mean, we've hit the post. We've had the ball cleared off the line. Could have been 4-0 and match over at this point. But we certainly seem to be handling the occasion better than our counterparts at the moment. Scunthorpe go 2-0 up at Scarborough. And that's a bad run of form for Scarborough at the wrong time of the season. Just 13 games to go after this one. And, your big worry for us is, have we peaked too soon? It may well happen. Anyway, Hooper got it in, but Abbey gets it clear. Now here's Clark. Come on, we need to get this ball back. Good shot over the bar, but unfortunately not on target. Right, Luke James is going to come off. We're going to put Motley Henry back on. We need to get him back to full fitness, really, come the end of the season. And, yeah, we're going to put Romello Mitchell on as well. We got half an hour to go. I'm just thinking about some of the fitness of our players. Lafudu's another one I'm looking at here, with 25 minutes to go. It's a tough one, though, because you don't really want to bring off players that are having good games, but we have got big games to come this season, so we are going to switch it up. We're going to bring on Jordan Clark, who's a very good replacement for Lafudu. Here's Clark. Finds Devidix. Now here's Thomas. Oh, it's cut out by Thompson, and Thompson now is pushing forward. This feels like it could be 3-0 and match over. Lafudu gets it to Woods, to Briggs. It's off the bar. How on earth have we not sealed this match yet? It is unbelievable how Blythe is still in it. Right, we're going to confirm that change of Jordan Clark coming on. We've got 10 minutes to go in this match. We're going to switch it back to balance now. And yes, Scunthorpe 3 points ahead of us at the top of the league. They've done a good job at Scarborough. We've done the job we needed to at Blaydon Spartans, and what an incredible run of form this is. Had it not been for that silly little 2-1 draw at... Oh my God, shot over the bar from Jenkins at Hereford, we would have won, 13 matches in a row, which is absolutely incredible, isn't it? And Blythe didn't really look like threatening today. 2 clean sheets in a row. No idea what's going on with us folks, but Fenton's disappointed. He's not enjoying life as Blythe Spartans manager. But let's have a little look at the schedule, and yeah, look at that. I mean, we'd won 5 there, then another 4, so it would have been 12 matches in a row had we come out on top against Hereford. Of course, we were 2-0 ahead against Tamworth as well. So yeah, we're just starting to find our form at a good point. I'm just worried we might be peaking a little bit too soon. Right. Of course, we are going to come back for the final 2 matches of the season, but I think that's a bit far to go in between updates. A lot can happen between then. So let's just pick the midpoint, essentially. So Chorley, Buxton, Brackley, let's have a little look. So Brackley are quite low. Kings Lynn are fairly low. Chorley and Buxton, yeah. I mean, Spennymoor. Yeah, that's just getting a little bit late in the season, isn't it? Yeah, we'll come back for Chorley and Buxton. Why not? It doesn't always have to be the biggest matches to be the best matches. So I've got 6 matches to play. Then we'll play 2. Then I'll play 4, and then we'll play the final 2 of the season. And hopefully, we will be looking at when are we going to go up. If we win the title this year, that would be absolutely incredible. We have turned it around. As I say, I think what we're doing now is we're turning those silly draws at the start of the season into victories. That 3-3 that we had against Chorley should never have been 3-3. A disappointing result against Buxton, for instance. Hopefully, we're going to turn those sort of performances into victories, and and that's what we've sort of done. We've had 3 clean sheets in the last 5 matches, so we're shoring up defensively. We're starting to score good amounts of goals, and yeah, it's all coming together quite nicely. So that is where we are going to leave it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed this video, then give it a massive thumbs up down below. Really would appreciate it. Only takes a second, but really does help out the channel. Means a lot to me as well. Subscribe for daily Football Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.